Okay, this is going to be a tutorial on how to update the Wisconsin English Journal uh, from one issue to the next. So here's our checklist for updating the Wisconsin English Journal. Basically what we need to do is we need to take the old issue and save it on the Wisconsin English Journal WordPress website. And we need to kind of replace some of the pages, like the current issue page, with the new table of contents, and we need to add the new blog posts and PDF files. So this is our 5-step process that we're going to take to update the WordPress site, and I'm only going to show you one article, how to do it with one article on here, but that same process will hold true for all the rest of the articles that we might need to move over from the wisc.edu server to the WordPress page. So the first thing we need to do is we need to turn the old current issue table of contents page into a blog post so we can save this. Right now it's configured as a page, and we want to save this page's content as a blog post, and we want to give it a category tag for the issue it corresponds with, and then it will be saved as a blog post. And when we go to navigate through our site, for example, from the pull-down menu and issues, when we go to here, we'll be able to, our volume, we'll be able to look at what was the current issue table of contents page. So let's go. I've got our Wisconsin English Journal page logged in here, and I'm going to go to our current issue page, and I'm going to go over here to edit it. And this is our table of contents. So I'm going to highlight all of this by pressing Control-A, and I'm going to copy all of this by pressing Control-C. And what I'm going to do, now that I've copied that to the clipboard, I want to go back and I want to add a new blog post. So I'm going to go to Blog Post Add, and I'm going to paste that all in there, Control-V. And now you can see our entire table of contents. This was the exact same page we had for the current issue for volume 58, number 1. That is going to become a blog post, and that's going to allow us to wipe out and delete the old current issue page. So I'm going to go ahead, I copied this information and I pasted it up here in the title, and now I am going to go over here to categories and tags, and I'm going to unclick uncategorized, and I'm going to go to volume 58, number 1, and I'm going to click that because that is the category this belongs in, and I'm going to go ahead and hit publish. And it'll take just a minute to save here. Great. Now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to view in another tab just to test this. So as I'm looking here, volume 58, number 1, 2016 table of contents. This is what used to be the current issue page. And it still is, but we're going to replace the current issue page now. And if we go to select category, we can go to volume 58, number 1, and this will give us all of our posts that are under this category, which basically means all of the articles that are under this category. And our first post in that category is our table of contents. And so we can easily, as we go to issues, we can click on that one, and then we can navigate to whatever article we want. And then here's the list of the articles if you want to sort through that as well. So now that we have taken the old current issue table of contents page and turned it into a blog post, we have completed step number 1. We've backed up or saved that table of contents page for the old current issue, and now we're in a position where we can move the PDF files, and I'm just going to show you with one file today. We can move all the PDF files from the current issue on the wisconsin.edu website into WordPress. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to download just this from the editor PDF. So I'm going to click on that, and that's going to download to my computer. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into something that is called the WordPress Administrative Dashboard. And this is an interesting website. There's no way to get to this website by clicking any buttons. Instead, you have to type in the following URL: wejournal.wordpress.com/wp-admin/. And if you hit enter, that will bring you right here to this dashboard. And this is kind of like the backdoor way to access the Wisconsin English Journal WordPress site, and it gives us a lot more options and features. But we really don't have to come here unless we want to customize, really special little tweaks. So the reason I'm here right now and not in kind of our normal Wisconsin English Journal website where we edit pages is through this website. What I can do is I can directly access the media page. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on media, and this is a list of all the files that have been uploaded. So this is these are pictures that have been uploaded. This is a picture of the Badgers, which is our background, and this is an old PDF file that corresponds to one of our older issues. What I'm going to do is I want to upload new files to this, and particularly I want to upload PDF files, and the PDF files that are coming from volume 58, number 2. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be in my media library, and I'm going to go to add new, and it says drop files anywhere to upload. So I'm just going to take this file and I'm going to drag it and drop it right in here, and now it has uploaded. And this is our file, from the editor for volume 58, number 2, is 878.37521 pb.pdf. So now that we've got that uploaded, that is basically on our WordPress account server. So what we would do is we would go through and we would move all of our PDF files. So we'd have to download all of these, the PDFs and the abstracts that are associated with them, because I believe those are PDF files as well. Oh no, just the full text, it looks like, is PDF. Okay, so I guess we wouldn't have to download that. But what we're going to do next is, let's say we downloaded all these PDF files, and I'm just going to show you with this one today. Our next step is basically to replace the current issue page with the new or most up-to-date table of contents. So we can do that very easily by just copying and pasting the table of contents from the wisc.edu page, from this page right here where we're looking at the current issue. So what we can do is I'm going to go over here, and I'm back on my Wisconsin English Journal control panel, and I'm going to go over here to current issue, and I'm going to edit it again. So I'm looking at the volume 58 table of contents, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight that, Control A, and I'm going to just delete. I want to get rid of everything on here. And what I want to do is I want to change the content of our current issue. So one thing I'm going to do, though, is I am going to update this. I'm going to update this URL here and just call this current issue, since that's the name of our page. I'm going to go over here and I'm going to copy all of our entries. I'm going to highlight it, and I'm going to Control C copy, and then I'm going to go over here to edit page, and I'm going to Control V paste, and that pastes very nicely right here. So as we are looking at this, what we see right now is that this is organized in a very nice table, just like it's organized on this page. And if we look at these blue links, what we will notice is that this link points to the PDF file, which is currently hosted on the wisc.edu server. So we can leave these links as they are, and they will redirect to PDF files that are on the wisc.edu server. Or what we can do is we can replace them, and that's what I'm going to do with one of these. We can replace them, and I'm going to delete that URL right there. All right, and I'm going to hit save. So that's no longer a link. And what I want is I want this section of text to point to this PDF file right here, 878.37521. So I'm going to now create a new link. So I've highlighted that, and I'm going to go to Insert Link. And what I need to do is this will only link to pages. So what I need to do is I need to figure out how to link to PDF files. All right, I'm going to pause this for a minute, and we'll come back in just a few.